amazing recovery, and he made his first ever final 2 seconds under his best time. Mr. Caruso, from 18 years of age, from the Vancouver Simon Fraser University team, will have lane 0. Up in lane 8 will be Parker Lenko, the 19-year-old out of Connecticut that attends Princeton University. One of the first times he's ever been in the final. Cole Pratt won this event 3 years ago. He has had serious shoulder problems for about 18 months. He's just coming out of the end of it. Not quite fit enough probably to get back to where he was 3 years ago. Loic Corville-Fortin, that 20 years of age out of Camo in Montreal, was on the junior Pan Pac team the summer of 2022. Rabin Doman, born in Johannesburg, the family moved to Australia, then they moved to Canada, and he was on the 2019 World Championship team, now trying to make this one. Hugh McNeil, 20 years of age, from Langley, BC, attends UBC. He was the U-Sport Swimmer of the Year in 2024. He won a bronze medal at the Pan Ams. This man has already made the Olympic team. Standout 100-meter backstroke on one of the opening days out of Saskatoon, a science major at UBC. Ethan Eck out of Tallahassee, Florida. He and his 2 siblings are all here competing. He's been in 2 other finals already at this competition. Big breakthrough, Aiden Norman, all 6'7" of them, 18 years of age, from Calgary. His 2 sisters are also racing at this championship trials. At the World Juniors in the summer of 2023, he qualified 8th in the morning, but moved up to 4th at night. Well, here he qualified 1st with a stunning morning performance. We'll see if he can hold on to that in the finals and reach that cutoff time of 1:57.50 to qualify for the Olympics.
He knocked over a second off of his personal best time, Byron, in the heats. As you said, a stunning time for the big 6'7" University of Calgary man, Aiden Norman. And earning him the middle lane, lane 4, for the final.
So this is going to require these gentlemen to rise. And what I mean by that is the cutoff time, 1:57.50, is faster than anybody in this field has ever done in their life. Some of them are very close, within tenths of a second. So let's see if they and their coaches have hit what's called the taper for this meet.
If they do it, they might break Marcus Thormeyer's Canadian record. And we're underway in the men's 200-meter backstroke. The top of your screen is Brendan Oswald, then Lennessy, then at Corville-Fortin, McNeil, Eck, and Norman are in the middle lanes. Tierney, Doman, and Pratt, and Caruso. Pratt, of course, in lane 1, the Tokyo Olympian, coming back from injury.
And the man that went out really quick in the preliminaries was Blake Tierney, and it looks like he's decided to do the same thing again. He's in lane number 3. Now, the point is that he started to have some pain in the morning preliminaries towards the last 25 meters of the race. So if he doesn't have that pain, he's going to be able to make the time. He looked so good in the 100 meters when he won it the other day that he might just have enough for 4 lengths instead of 2.
And he is in the lead. Blake Tierney, out of the Saskatoon Goldfinns, has got a slight lead over Aiden Norman. And then the battle for 3rd is between Rabin Doman and Hugh McNeil right now. They're halfway through in 56.55 for Tierney.
He's way out there. He is really taking it to him. The interesting part in backstroke is none of the other swimmers can see him. It's not like the other strokes. So he's got clear water now. If he can keep this rate up for another 75 meters, he'll get under that standard and win this race. Aiden Norman now starting to make a nice push. Very easy flowing backstroke for Aiden Norman.
Tierney was under Canadian record time, which would put him into the Olympic qualifying position, and he is ripping in lane number 3, and the crowd is on its feet.
He's got to keep the turnover going. He's got to keep his legs. Watch to see if his legs keep kicking hard, and they are. He can keep that up. He's going to make the time. Tightening up a bit, but he's got it almost.
Hugh McNeil is in contention for 2nd. So is Norman. Here comes the clock. Watch it. He's done it. 1:56.74. He's under the time.
He also sets a Canadian record. Beat Marcus Thormeyer's time of 1:56.96. Excellent job.
And in 2nd place, Hugh McNeil. And it was Aiden Norman 3rd, a new Canadian record and an Olympic qualifying time for Blake Tierney.
Well, he and his coach have hit the taper right, as we say. 2 victories, 100 backstroke, 200 backstroke. Blake Tierney swims at the National Center, based out of UBC. New head coach Scott Talbot started in September. He's got a great performance here from this young man from Saskatoon, the science major at UBC. Good technique. He bobs a little bit in the water compared to some of the backstrokers, but I think it's partially because he's pulling such power with each one of his pulls. Towards the end, he actually started to drift towards the lane marker. It's lucky he actually didn't hit the lane marker, or he would have lost the entire momentum of his pull. But he was just far enough away that he was able to finish it off.
Byron, I have him at about 2.5 seconds better than his lifetime best.
That was a huge drop. Huge drop. There's your
It's a
results.
tie, Byron. It's a tie we see now between Norman and Eck at 158.93. But it is a Canadian record for Blake Tierney.
Blake, congratulations. You just got qualified to be nominated in the 2 back after being qualified in the 100 back. How do you feel about that performance?
I'm pretty happy again. It's pretty, I don't know, it's kind of unexpected. But we have a pretty good training group at HPC Vancouver, and I'm really fortunate to train there. So shout out to my teammates and my coaches.
You got second in this event at Olympic Trials in 2021. How does it feel to win this event 3 years later?
It felt a lot easier when you, I don't know, when you get first compared to second, but it was still pretty hard.
Well, congratulations again. So you already signed your name on the boarding pass. We'll keep an eye out for you in Paris. Congrats.
Well, I call that success, coming to a meet and qualifying in both of your best events.
And your best time.
From Saskatoon, the place they call the Paris of the Prairies, and you're going to Paris. Man, what a performance.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised by it, honestly. I've been training more for the 100 back, but like I said earlier, I'm just super fortunate to have great training partners, Raven Dahman. I really wish he could have had that swim. He definitely deserves it. But yeah, I'm pretty blown away. I don't know, I didn't expect that.
Blake, what's it like to be in this zone you're in right now, to be swimming with such confidence?
It feels really good. When you're confident, it's a lot easier to go out and just execute when you don't doubt yourself and stuff. I don't know, my freestyles weren't the best, but I'm glad I could end the meet with a nice swim there. Well, I got the 2 IM tomorrow, but I like to end the meet with that.
We'll leave it there. Congratulations. We'll see you in Paris.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Awesome.